Hi all, today I thought of showing you my base routine, how I apply my foundation and how I apply my concealer. So I'm going to start with a serum, and this is going to sit for a while, absorbed into the skin. Following by that, I'm using the sunscreen. Actually, whenever I use this sunscreen, I just skip my moisturizer because this by itself has a lot of moisturizing effect and I don't want to overload my moisturizer. Yeah, as you can see, my skin already feels very much moisturized. I'm using sunscreen all day, guys. Just in the night before I go to bed, I wash and do my again simple skincare, and the next morning I just make sure I apply sunscreen. No matter what, even if I didn't apply my serum, I just make sure that I am applying my sunscreen. So I'm just making sure I am using sunscreen every day, and I'm going to let the sunscreen sit and get completely absorbed into the skin so that it gets prepared for foundation, color correcting, all these things, right? For my skin at least, right, I need moisturizer, but when the moisturizer is soaking wet, like now you see it's like glaring, right? If in this condition the foundation will not sit properly in my skin, I think, I'm not sure how it works for others, but for me it doesn't work. So at least it should be like damp, like not so moisturized. Like this glassy effect is not going to work for me. It needs to get absorbed and it needs to be a little bit of tacky for the foundation to glide properly. To the touch, I should not feel that glassy effect. I'm not sure if I'm telling it correctly, but it won't work for me when the moisturizer is soaking wet in my skin. It needs to get dried up, absorbed. That's what I meant. And while the sunscreen gets dried, I'm going to apply some lip balm. This is a lip oil from Tipsy. I like it. So while this process is happening, right, I just wanted to tell you about my skin type and skin color, which I used to tell in all my videos. So I belong to a dry skin family and I lean towards a deep dark skin category, not to the deepest, but I lean towards the deep skin category. So from L'Oreal Infallible, it's 330 Hazelnut, and from the other one, Maybelline Superstay, it is 320 honey, and in MAC it's NC45, and in Huda Beauty it's gingerbread. So if you are someone who is looking for a screen shade of mine, I exactly match Huda Beauty gingerbread. So that is the closest match of my skin tone. In fact, it matches accurately, just a hair. It is a little bit more olive. Yeah, that's there, but it matches me accurately. If you're wondering the swatch, you can find it in my shorts, the one which I posted very recently. So yeah, that's the heads up from my side regarding my skin type. Yeah, I'm being very idle, so I use this time to fill my eyebrows. My eyebrows are not symmetrical. This one has a very good shape. I can do it quickly. But this one, it is not to the mark. So these eyebrows need a little bit of more love and attention. Yes, I think I'm good. I'm just setting the eyebrows in place. This works for me. Okay, by now I think the moisturizer has been fully absorbed. The sunscreen, yes, I know it's the sunscreen. Now I'm going to do my color correction, for which I'm going to use the LA Girl color concealer. I will use this a little bit and I mix it with the dark shade of concealer, plain concealer. Typical orange concealer will not work, so I always do this. I take this and I mix it with a dark shade just close to my skin shade, and then I apply it. And I take the brush like this to blend it. I'm not blending it like everywhere, I'm just blending it in the area wherever I have the discoloration. Then if you think that you need to, tone down the orange concealer, you can always tap it out with a beauty sponge. Did I say that the sunscreen is the best sunscreen? I just take back my words. It just stings my eyes. It stings my eyes. Why? Why? To set the color corrector, I'm just using a tiny bit of loose powder from K Beauty. This is in shade olive. I'm just taking it very light and just blotting it all over the places wherever I applied the concealer. So at this point, I feel like the orange concealer worked very well. If you could see the darkness over here, which was happening previously, was cancelled. And this is nice, right? And I'm going to use this foundation. This is from Infallible, L'Oreal 330 Hazelnut. I'm just going to take one pump. This is not even one pump. I'm gently blending it. If you don't want to do your eyebrows again, be mindful when you blend it on your forehead. Reminding myself that I did my eyebrows already, I do not disturb it. And I'm just recording that also. Very simple. Whatever is remaining, I'm taking it over my eyelids. I think the foundation did a good job. I'm happy with it. This is how the face looked just by foundation. Isn't it nice? I like it. It's been a while actually. I just, finding back my makeup skills. It's been my pregnancy and delivery. I was not able to, I was not into this thing for the past 2 years, and now I'm just like enjoying it So if you're someone who is new to makeup and if you're watching this video, we are together. And now I'm going to conceal my face. For concealer, I'm going to use two concealer, which is usual. You see it in YouTube all over. One is a shade which is close match to my skin, and another one is a light color. For that, I'm going to use two concealers from LA Girl. One is pure beige and another one is fawn. This is fawn. I just took a very little amount and I'm just covering the dark circles. And similarly, I'm going to take pure beige. I'm very mindful that this light shade should be very minimal. And if we want, later we can add, but for now, I'm going to blend it with a concealer brush. So the thing is, if we are not mindful, right, then it is going to sit on the crease lines and which is not going to look pretty. So if you're someone who think you're good with the minimal concealing, we are good here. But today I feel like I need to go a little bit more to just highlight the face, and I'm just adding a little bit of concealer, the light shade over here. And I'm just taking the same to the eyelids. I'm just thinking of doing some eyeshadow, bold eyeshadow look. So I need a base which is like popping. I did that. Yeah, and blending it. And now I'm going to highlight the other areas of my face, for which I'm going to take the same pure beige. This time I'm going to pick up the concealer a little bit, nothing much heavy, a little bit, very little. Nothing crazy, just a minimal to just elevate the look. Then blend it. I think we came to the end of the video. This is how the base looks. This doesn't have any powder or any contour, bronzer, nothing. Just the base, a clean base.
So initially I thought of chopping off the extra content apart from the base routine, but then I thought it won't be that much appropriate to just appear with a full face of makeup. So I thought, why not I leave the content and just fast forward it. So if you like my look, right, let me know in the comment section if you want me to recreate it for you all.
So yeah guys, this is how the makeup looks after completing the entire look. I just used a blush, compact, bronzer and everything to fix this in place. So yeah, hope you like this video. See you in my next video. Bye.